Hey you guys, Bunny Trade here with the deck of the month of June. This month's deck is, I think, the first, but the name is a first, of course. It's called Vise. Sorry if you guys take it offensive or anything. I don't try to make it offensive. I just named it this since it rhymed with Gigavise. And since Gigavise revolves around Lonefire Blossoms and Gigaplants, I named it that, since it also includes dark monsters in it. So yeah, that's not really helping me get subscribers at all. So we have 3 Lonefire Blossoms. This card is just to let you search out for a plant monster in your deck. We have 2 Gigaplants. This card lets you search, let you special summon a insect monster or a plant monster from your graveyard or hand. We have 2 Quickdraw Syncrons. This deck is kind of weird since it has a lot of archetypes in them, and this deck basically revolves around synchroing and attacking for game. So we have Quickdraw Syncron as well as 2 Dandylions just to sync out for Stardust or something like that. Since you run Dandylion, you also run a Debris Dragon just to sync out for a level 7, and you get 2 tokens. So I have 2 proxies in this deck, and one includes Tytainial. So yeah, this is a Tytainial. Sorry if you guys misunderstand or something. Next we have 1 Spore. Spore is such a broken card, seriously. And anyone running a plant deck should run Spores, because it's an instant fusion and it's a level 1. We have 1 Sangan. Sangan lets you search out for like nearly anything in this deck, since it's not about power, it's about sinking, basically, and attacking. We have 1 Gale. Gale is one of the best tuners in the game, since it has the ability to shrink one of your opponent's monsters. So you get around like Machina Fortress or something like that. We have 1 Morphing Jar. Morphing Jar is here just to give you draw power. Yeah, basically just to give you draw power, since you use your hand up pretty quickly in this deck. The other proxy I have is a Light and Darkness Dragon. So this is a Light and Darkness Dragon, just to negate effects of your opponent. We have 2 Rykos. This card is purposely here just to mill, basically, but it's not just to mill, it's to pop monsters or face downs your opponent has. So it's still good, because you have a chance of milling something like Spore or Dandylion. We have 1 Gravekeeper Spy and 1 Descendant. Gravekeeper Spy has an amazing combo with Spore or Lonefire Blossom. If you want to check it out, just sign up at YugiTube, and since I posted a combo with it. Yeah, it's hosted by Pause Joker, so that's pretty nice as well. Them taking the time and spending their own money for us to have a little fun talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We have 1 Gorz. Gorz is practically a staple. Yeah, I think it's a staple nowadays. So we have 1 Caius. Caius is one of the best monarchs out there. You can just pop a card, and if it's a dark monster, your opponent takes 1,000 life points. We have 1 Plaguespreader Zombie. It's a tuner. It can be brought back. What more can you want? We have staples: Heavy Storm, Giant Trunade, MST, basic back row destruction, and bring back row. We have 1 Mind Crush and 1 Brain Control. This card is just for, of course, control. So I think Mind Control is better than Brain Control. Well, it depends on the situation, but you can Mind Control face down monsters as well. So if you control one of their Dukochis, you can flip it up, draw one card, and it's a minus for them, I think. Yeah, it's a minus for them. But they could still sync out with, like, something like Dark Salvo or something, if people still run that deck. We have 2 Fissures. I prefer Fissure over Smashing Ground. I don't know why, but it's just me, I guess. We have 1 Book of Moon and 1 Ememy Controller. I think Ememy Controller is better than Book of Moon for some reason, since it has the ability of controlling a monster as well as switching it to defense mode. We have 1 Foolish Burial. This card actually works in this deck since you have a lot of targets in your deck, like Plaguespreader Zombie, Spore, and Dandylion. We have 2 Bottomless Trap Holes just to destroy their monsters. We have 1 Mirror Force. I prefer running Mirror Force than Deep Prisons, since not a lot of people run Starlight Road anymore, so it's still a good card. I don't know why people aren't running it in, like, Machiners or something. We have 1 Solemn Judgement. Solemn Judgement can save your ass, like, a lot of times. We have 1 Trap Dustshot, just for hand advantage, since you already have field advantage in this deck, because it's based around field advantage. We have 1 Torrential Tribute, just for field control, and 1 Call of the Haunted. So basically that's the deck, you guys. Sorry I can't show you the side deck, since I'm scared of net decking. So yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe, and the deck list will be posted in the sidebar down there, or yeah, somewhere. YouTube changes a lot of things, I don't know why. Okay, so thanks for watching, you guys.